Choosing a laptop for school needs different from 5 or 10 years ago. Choosing a laptop is not just importance of function but also performance and mobility. In addition, the dependence on gadgets such as laptop is increasing for doing projects and accessing learning from anywhere and anytime. Then, what kind of laptop is suitable for school? In this video, we will discuss the characteristics of laptops that are suitable for school needs and maybe also for college. We will also recommend laptops for a variety of price range from $500 to $600. What's up, my name is Faton Nasari from Tresnology, and on this channel we do tech reviews, news and tips and spread new insight through video and podcast. So if you like, consider subscribing. Choosing a laptop for school is not difficult because most laptops that use the latest generation of processors are getting faster, already able to run word processing application, presentation, design, or even video creation. Students often use laptops for browsing materials, zooming videos, and writing papers and presentation. But now, especially in high school or college, the student is usually assigned to make video content or design editing that support learning. For example, filming the research or making video material. So it takes a laptop with qualified specification but still affordable to keep it all. First, the most important thing is that the latest generation hardware is getting faster. So take a laptop with an Intel Core i5 or i7 generation 11 and 12 processor, or a laptop with AMD Ryzen 5 or Ryzen 7 50,000 or 6000 series processor. That's it worth to nothing. For GPU matters, I think the embedded integrated graphics is enough. Intel Iris Xe by Intel and AMD Radeon APU is quite capable. But if you find a laptop with a dedicated GPU and affordable price, it's really worth it. Portability. The consideration now is to choose a practical, compact, and powerful laptop. The size is not big and not heavy, so it easily fits into the bag. Even students often own laptops in class, in the library, in the park, or a cafe, so high mobility and can be opened anywhere. Battery and display. No less critical is battery capacity. Considering the laptop will be used in high mobility, the battery capacity can be consideration in choosing a laptop. The large battery allows the laptop to last long without being plugged into a charger. Very helpful if you're in cafe or park, where it may be hard to find electric socket. No less important is the size and type of display that determines whether it's comfortable or not in the eyes. Some affordable laptops already use an IPS panel with a good color accuracy. Some have used OLED technology that is comfortable on the eyes. Here are the laptops of choice for school students in the $500 to $600 price range. For around $500, the first recommendation is the Lenovo IdeaPad 14. This laptop uses a Ryzen 5 5500U which already has 6 core and 12 threads. It supports 8GB of RAM and 256GB SSD. I think this laptop has no problem running basic applications, even ready for graphic design or lightweight 1080p and 4K video editing because 7 cores of Radeon graphics IPU have been embedded. The following recommendation is Acer Spin 13 using an Intel Core i5 1135G7, touchscreen display, RGB memory, and 512GB SSD. The specification is very impressive and has many values. In addition, the Acer Spin laptop mode can be turned into a tablet and perfect for browsing in class or the library, even though it has a 4-core processor, but it has integrated Intel Iris Xe graphics and powerful enough for content creation such as a light 1080p video editing, and also, of course, it is optimal sufficient for graphic design or photo editing in Photoshop. In addition, it supports a complete port. With 2 Thunderbolt ports, it's enough to connect multiple devices with the addition of Thunderbolt dock. The third recommendation is Asus ZenBook 14 using Ryzen 5 5500U, 8GB of RAM, 256GB SSD. At first glance, it looks like Lenovo IdeaPad specification, but what makes it powerful at the price is that it's equipped with NVIDIA MX 450 dedicated graphics. Maybe this price in some marketplace can reach $600, but if you can get under $600, this is really worth it and to be good recommendation. With the presence of dedicated NVIDIA MX 450, it's very helpful for content creation. Video editing and graphic design are definitely better than without dedicated graphics. Besides that, it can also be used for casual gaming if you are getting bored with studying. The last one is the Acer Swift 3. It has i7 spec 1165G7, 14-inch screen, 8GB of RAM, and 256GB SSD. What's interesting about the specification is embedded processor using the i7 1165G7. It's remarkably enough everyday application, and thanks to Intel Iris Xe 96 execution unit, and I think it's very helpful for content creation, especially for video editing and 1080p or maybe 4K, because it is optimized for video decoding and encoding. So it produces smooth playback on Adobe Premiere Pro or powerful for Photoshop, and even has an IPS screen with 100% sRGB. There is also no problem from the I/O port side because there is already Thunderbolt 4, and even has IPS screen with 100% sRGB. The thing to note for the $500 price range is that to use the latest generation of processor, or at least the previous generation. The selection of the latest generation of processor is the most important thing to consider. The second, consider there is a dedicated graphics because it's very helpful for content creation. And then consider RAM and storage. Lastly, a good display and a practical form factor make it easy to carry anywhere. That's it for this video. If you have any opinion or question, please write down in the comment section below. And if you like this content, consider subscribing. Thank you and see you next time.